Hey everyone, it's Steve Torso, the founder of Wholesale Investor. So this is just a quick video to give you an update on what's coming up from our perspective over the next few months. So there's a few exciting things that we've been working on really for the last, some of them for 12 months, some of them for 6 months, that are all sort of taking place in the next 2 months. And, for me, this is a pretty exciting time as it's a lot of the principles which we've thought about allowing founders to be able to do what they want to do inside the actual platform, we'll be able to achieve over the next few months. So let me go through them. So the first one is the launch of our new WI website. I'll give you a bit of a demonstration of that in a second, but we've been working really hard on this because obviously we want everyone to experience the Crisp platform. So what's important is we've merged the Wholesale Investor website, which will go to a .com, and then we've integrated Crisp into the actual platform as well. So you'll now have an integrated experience in actually using Wholesale Investor and Crisp, as it will just come on just the .com website. The second thing is we're going to be implementing venture data, right? So effectively, we will be getting all the data from VCs, angel investors, and family offices globally, and we'll actually be integrating that into the platform. Now, what's really important about that is there'll be over 200,000 investor profiles integrated into the platform. So whether you're looking to reach out to local VCs, family offices, angels, etc., or whether you're looking to maybe reach out to international ones in the UK, in the US, in Singapore, wherever it may be, you can now actually do that inside your Crisp platform. We should have that in the next literally sort of 4 to 6 weeks, which we're pretty excited about. So it really stands in alignment that we want to make sure that every company we work with has a global opportunity for themselves going forward. So that's the venture data integration. As I said, it's coming real soon. The next one that we've been working on is the AI matchmaking, but from your perspective. So what that means is that, you being able to see the most relevant investors for you, right? And then being able to connect with them. And I'm going to give you an example of what that looks like shortly when I do a quick demonstration in a minute. The next one we've been working on is the automation of email. So as you probably know, we do have to communicate a lot to keep people updated with what's going on in the ecosystem and obviously announcing companies that we're working with. As a next step, we're actually automating that inside Crisp to make it more relevant to investors and to make sure that effectively the communications of different opportunities are going to the right investors, and there's different variations of that. And I'll also give you a bit of a demonstration of, just a bit of a high level as to what you can expect from this. And then the last one is we're going to be working on some onboarding sort of product tours to help you really navigate the platform and get the most out of it. We know that whilst Crisp is incredibly powerful, we still know that most people, don't get the opportunity to use all the features inside the platform. So we want to do our best to make sure that you get sort of clear visibility of what some of those features are, because as I said, it's a powerful engagement tool if you use it the way it's meant to be used and the way it's been designed to use. So we want to make sure that when you're on board, or even after you've been using it for a few months, that you're still getting tips and ideas on how to actually continually get value out of the actual platform. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a quick screen share. I'm going to show you some of the insights and a bit of a demonstration. So this is the actual new website. So as you can see, it's really straightforward, as far as from the starting point. Now, from the investor side, on this investment opportunities tab, the first thing they'll be able to see is opportunities that are trending. They'll be able to see, opportunities from the UK. They'll be able to see which companies are most viewed, technology. Now we can edit this in whatever different way. This is just what we'll be starting with as a starting point. And you can see all the different types of offers that we've actually got in here as well. So, that's an exciting part for us because it's really quite straightforward. Now, also on the newsroom side, you'll see all the different news and announcements. So once again, when you actually publish content, we'll obviously publish it on our website, and you can see this information coming up in here. And then likewise with the different company updates, when you post different updates, we'll also be sharing that as well. And then the last part is that we're going to have a whole bunch of the venture investor interviews here, CEO interviews. So when you do your CEO interviews, that will be here. There'll be all sorts of different capital raising tips and resources for you as well. And there'll be different insights from different experts that we come across that we want to share as part of that. And then likewise, our upcoming events, but also obviously you can see that inside the Crisp platform as well. So I'm just going to take you back. So sorry, in this area, so when I was mentioning about the AI matchmaking, as I mentioned, the AI at the moment, investors can see the most relevant companies for them. At the next stage of what we're building, what's really important is that for founders to be able to see the most relevant investors for them. And so effectively, if I want to give you a visual of to what they'll actually look like. So this is an example actually from our conference software, but we've used the same sort of UI UX experience for it. So if you can imagine, let's say that you see Dan and you see that, you're building a business in AI and you think, okay, he's relevant for me to connect. Effectively, there'll be a little connect button. So you'll be able to connect. Dan will be actually emailed and letting him know that you've actually connected with him. He'll get the opportunity to view you. And then he gets the opportunity to actually accept that connection or reject the connection. Now, if he accepts, then you've got an opportunity to have a communication with him. Now, what's really important about that from our perspective, so let's say Dan didn't see your email about your opportunity in our newsletter. Now he gets the opportunity to see it again because you've seen that he's relevant to you. You've been able to connect with him. And then obviously the platform's been able to facilitate that. So one of the design principles behind this is I want to let you do what you naturally do. So I want you to naturally let you be able to see which type of investors in our platform could be relevant for you and then go out and actually connect with them. So that's an important part for us of what we've actually facilitated in this next stage. And then likewise, the way we've been thinking about the way we're looking at the automated emails. So of course, the first stage is to have, if you think about this, let's say an investor receives an email of the 5 latest recommended opportunities for you. Now, this recommended area is a combination of our preference matching and also the AI ML, right? So that's the first step. Now, obviously there's 9 here. Then the other part is, as you know, every investor gets to select, what types of opportunities that they actually like. So let's say they put in keywords like fintech, AI, software as a service, etc. They're all sort of very common. Now, what they will then start to get is emails such as 5 latest trending fintech opportunities or five most viewed fintech or SaaS opportunities, etc. Now, it's going to be relevant to them for their keywords or to the AI matches at the top. Now, the reason for the importance behind that is it means that investors should be receiving the most relevant opportunities for them. And we've got a sequence in there, which means that effectively you as a company are not just promoted one-off. Effectively, the idea is that you're promoted throughout your actual campaign. And any new subscribers coming into the platform will also be notified of you as an opportunity as well, right? As far as if it's relevant from a keyword perspective. So this whole thought process is around how do we make each email going to an investor the most relevant for them. And it's almost like that personalized deal stream, for their experience in utilizing our platform. So that's how we've thought about it from that. So that's some of the key things that are coming up for us. Now, as you can imagine, it's fairly exciting. We've spent a lot of effort and a lot of investment has gone in behind the scenes to actually make that real. But I said it really stays in alignment with our focus of number 1, which is our vision, creating opportunities for tomorrow. Number 2, our mission of empowering ambition, capital, and also innovation. And then the last part is effectively creating that global opportunity for companies, right? So effectively, from our perspective, we know that there's so much opportunities for companies outside of their own borders that we want to do our best to facilitate that. So that's a quick update from our side. Hope you found that helpful.